What is up, guys, and welcome back to another video. And today I have my WWE Battleground 2016 review. And yes, guys, I was wrong. I'll admit it. To be honest, I thought this pay-per-view was absolutely pointless and stupid and they shouldn't have done it in the first place. But I was really happy with the outcome of this whole pay-per-view. Let's get on to the pre-show. And it was the Usos versus Breezango. And let me tell you something, this match was okay. It wasn't anything special. It was just whatever. You know, those matches that are just there to be there. It has no feud, no story. They just put it here to put it here for a pre-show. That's the real honest reason. But I do like Breezango. They're really good, and I like Tyler Breeze and see a lot of potential. Him and Fandango could be tag team champions in the near future. I just wish it was Ziggler instead, but we have to live with the fact that it's not. I say this was a little good match for the filler of the pre-show. Now let's get on to the first match of the entire show, and that was the Women's Champions Charlotte and Dana Brooke versus Bayley and Sasha Banks. Yes, guys, Bayley made her fucking debut. Finally, everyone wanted to see it. And oh my god, the crowd went crazy. Hey, we want some Bayley. I love that chant, guys. Bayley is amazing. This was a great way for her to debut. I just wish it was at the draft instead. It would have made her seem more valuable, but we got to live with the fact. Also, what are they going to do with Bayley now that Sasha Banks winning the title at SummerSlam? What's Bayley really going to be here for? We'll find out in the next weeks of Raw. The match was a really good match. I enjoyed it. It showcased Bayley, Sasha Banks, Charlotte, and Dana Brooke looked so much more confident in the ring, which is really impressive. I thought she was going to be garbage, but she actually did very well today. So I do give this match a good high rating. You guys can check the ratings in the description below if you want to know that. Oh, and Sasha Banks and Bayley won the match, by the way. Sasha Banks hit the bank statement on Charlotte, and Charlotte tapped. It was a good match. And then the ending was amazing, too. Guess what happened? Bayley wanted a hug. And then Sasha was like, and she backed off, but then she gave her a hug. It was just a great moment for the two women. Now let's get on to the next match, and it was the New Day versus the Wyatt Family. And this match was also amazing for the time it had. It only had like 9 or 10 minutes, and the crowd loved it. They were enjoying the entire match. They built up Xavier Woods versus, Bray Wyatt. In the recent weeks, he was like, I can't do this, blah, blah, blah. And this match, he just came out of nowhere and fought through everything. But it wasn't enough because the Wyatt Family still won the match. Also, Biggie took a crazy bump. He veered Braun Strowman through the ropes, and I thought he hit his head pretty hard, but he's fine. And back to what I was saying, the Wyatt Family won with the Sister Abigail by Bray Wyatt to Xavier. After that, we had Zack Ryder versus Rusev, and this match, why did it even happen? I was like, why? What's going on? And Zack Ryder lost match, but more importantly, Mojo Rawley came out to support Zack Ryder. I was just like, no, I don't want to see this. I don't really like Mojo Rawley. Get hyped, whatever his little gimmick is. I never liked him. I don't think he should have been called up. Ty Dillinger would have been a better call-up. Anyone else from NXT, to be honest, but we have to live with that. And also, it was just bad. I don't like this match at all. I don't like the build-up. I don't know why Zack Ryder lost to Sheamus, then got a number one contenders match. None of this made sense to me. It was definitely just Rusev trying to be shown as a big heel. After that, we got the match of the night. Oh my, I think this was the match of the year. The storytelling in this ring was absolutely amazing. Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn. It was truly match of the year for me. Currently, this was my favorite match. Just the entire atmosphere, the promo, when they were showing their history, I was like, holy shit, this match is going to be good. And they lived up to the potential, better than the Shield triple threat. These two always deliver. It's like The Rock versus Stone Cold. That's the history they have, and they will always have a good match. I loved it. Zayn botched the move, and then he landed on his arm really weird, and I don't know if he was just selling that or something, but he sold his arm. It might have been actually hurt. But then right after that, on the apron, guess what he did? He did a suplex on Kevin Owens, and everyone was like, holy shit. It literally looked like it hurt a lot. And then the whole match was intense, super kicks, but I love the ending. The ending was absolutely amazing. Let me tell you exactly what happened. Sami Zayn hit Kevin Owens with one haluva kick, and then down goes Kevin Owens. What does Sami Zayn do? He grabs him, and he basically says, I'm sorry, or something. He says something into his ear, and hits him with another one. It was the perfect way to end the match. I loved it. Shortly after that, we had Natalya versus Becky Lynch. They were attacking each other's body parts. It was more of an old-fashioned match, which I kind of liked. And Natalya won the match, which means this feud is going to continue on to maybe SummerSlam. But we all know Becky Lynch is going to win it. It was an alright match. I think it could have been booked better, but for what it was alright. They need to book the storyline better, too. And then after that, we had one of the weirdest things ever. It was The Miz versus Darren Young for the IC title, and it was just a mess. It was disgusting. It ended in a count out, and then Maurice got involved with Bob Backlund. I was like, what is going on? I was so confused, and so was everyone. The WWE.com was even confused too when they said it was a no DQ or no contest or something like that. It was just all over the place. It was stupid. They're both on separate brands. What was the point of this? I have no idea. I'm just gonna skip this. Let's just pretend it never happened. Now we have Team Cena versus the Club, and the intro to this match before it was amazing by Enzo, Amore, and Big Cass. These two are the most charismatic people I know. They're so entertaining to watch. They remind me of Road Dogg and Billy Gunn. That's how good they are when connecting with the crowd. They're just so funny. They're so good together. I cannot imagine them splitting up. Anyways, the match was alright too. It wasn't the best match. It had a lot of action. It was fast paced and everything. But Team Cena defeated the Club, which means we're going to get John Cena versus AJ Styles at SummerSlam. After the 6-man tag match, you had Chris Jericho's highlight reel, which kind of dragged. It was so boring. Randy Orton finally came back, and he's a face, yes, obviously, because Brock Lesnar, we all know that for a fact. But honestly, this did not need to happen here. It could have happened on Raw or SmackDown. Oh my god, it was such a drag. Randy Orton at least hit him with an RKO, and we all missed that RKO, so I kind of had fun with it. But besides that, it was trash. Finally, we had the main event. It was a Shield triple threat match, and to be honest, I'm giving my honest opinion here. I think it could have been a lot better than how it was booked. Roman Reigns wasn't booked that well, but it was really still great. Let me not tell you the wrong thing about it. It wasn't bad or anything. It just, I feel like it needed more. Maybe it needed to be on a bigger stage, like WrestleMania main event. That would have done way more than just a Battleground. But the match itself was great. You had some throwbacks. You had a double powerbomb from Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose to Roman Reigns on the table. It was amazing. Everything was good about it. But I just feel like they cared more about, who gets the title, Raw or SmackDown, more than it's the Shield triple threat match. They're brothers, you know what I mean? You had Stephanie and Shane out there with Mick Foley and Daniel Bryan. You didn't need that. This is the Shield triple threat, not for who gets the title, Raw or SmackDown. Then you had all the guys SmackDown come out to congratulate Dean Ambrose after he won. By the way, he won. I don't know. It just feel like their main focus wasn't around what it should have been. Anyways, that's my opinion for this pay-per-view, guys. Overall, I give this pay-per-view a B. Nothing better, nothing worse. Thanks for watching the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, subscribe for more. Don't forget, take care and spike your hair.